There is a shift happening in the atmosphere right now, a subtle vibration that you might have felt as a sudden chill or an unexpected flutter in your chest. It is not a coincidence that you are hearing this at this very moment. You have been walking through a season of silence, a period where it felt like the world was moving on, while you were left with unanswered questions and an open wound that refused to heal. But the universe has a way of balancing the scales just when you think the story is over. Listen closely, because what I am about to tell you is not just a prediction. It is a spiritual report of energy that is already in motion. God says someone from your past is at your door. They are standing at the threshold of your life once again, not physically yet, but energetically. Their soul is knocking. A confession is forming in their throat, a truth that has been buried under layers of pride, fear, and ego. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuzazara readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. This confession will change everything you thought you knew about why things ended the way they did. You are a chosen one. You move through this world differently. You feel deeper, you love harder, and you see things that others choose to ignore. Because of this light that you carry, you often attract people who are drawn to your warmth, but are terrified of the fire required to sustain it. There is a specific person from your history, you know exactly who I'm talking about without me needing to say a name, who is currently being pulled back into your orbit by a force they cannot resist. For a long time, it seemed like they had moved on. It seemed like they were fine, living their life unbothered, while you were the one doing the heavy lifting of healing and processing the separation. But appearances are the greatest illusion of the material world. While they projected strength and indifference on the outside, a storm has been brewing on the inside. The spiritual law of connectivity states that when two souls are entangled, distance does not break the bond. It only stretches it until the tension becomes unbearable. That tension has now reached its breaking point. Before I reveal the nature of this confession and why it is happening now, I need you to understand the spiritual mechanics behind this return. Why now? Why, after all this time, when you are finally finding your footing? It is because you have started to release the energetic cord. You have started to reclaim your power. For months, perhaps years, your energy was chasing them, subconsciously feeding their ego and validating their choice to leave. But recently, you shifted. You turned your focus inward. You started to pray for your own peace rather than their return. And the moment you did that, the energetic supply they were feeding off of was cut. Now, they are starving for your light. They are feeling the coldness of a world without your genuine love, and it is keeping them awake at night. This person is currently living in a state of sleepless regret. They are haunted by the fear of losing you forever, a fear they suppressed when they had easy access to you. They made a grave error. They hid a deep truth and a powerful feeling, a mistake that now weighs heavily on their soul. We often think that people leave us because we weren't enough. The enemy wants you to believe that you were too much, or too little, or simply not right. But the truth is, this person left because you were a mirror. Your purity reflected their impurities. Your honesty highlighted their deceit. Your courage to love exposed their cowardice. They ran not from you, but from the version of themselves they saw in your eyes. But you cannot run from yourself forever. They are preparing to return, not with the intention of leaving again, but to seek resolution. Their pride, which was once a towering wall that kept you out and kept them locked in a prison of their own making, is now crumbling. It is falling brick by brick. I want you to pay attention to the signs you have been receiving lately. Have you been seeing their name in unexpected places? Have you been dreaming of them vividly, waking up with the sensation that they were just in the room with you? Have you felt sudden waves of emotion, sadness, longing, or anxiety that don't seem to belong to you? These are not random occurrences. In the realm of quantum entanglement, these are symptoms of a telepathic connection. When someone thinks of you intensely, when they replay memories of you in their mind with deep emotion, it sends a psychic ripple through the ether that hits your energy field. You are feeling their regret. You are feeling their internal war. They are fighting a battle between their mind's stubborn resistance and their heart's desperate plea. Their mind says, "Stay away, it's too late, you messed up too badly." But their heart screams, "Go back, fix it, speak the truth." This upcoming confession is not just a simple apology. It is not a generic text message saying, "I miss you." No, what is coming is a revelation. It is a disclosure of things that were hidden from you. There were factors you didn't know about. There were feelings they never verbalized. Perhaps there was a third-party influence, a family pressure, or a personal addiction or fear that dictated their actions. They are preparing to tell you why they really pulled away. They are preparing to validate your intuition. You see, the hardest part of your healing journey hasn't been the loss of the person. It has been the gaslighting. It was the feeling that maybe you were crazy. Maybe you imagined the connection. This confession will bring absolute clarity to your confusion. It will be the vindication you have been waiting for. It will prove that you were right all along. You saw their potential. You felt the love. It was real. They were just not evolved enough to handle it at that time. We need to talk about the dark night of the soul that this person is experiencing. In spiritual terms, when someone walks away from a chosen one, they don't just walk away from a person. They walk away from a divine assignment. They walk away from a blessing, and the universe does not let that go unpunished, not out of vengeance, but out of correction. Since they left you, nothing has quite worked out for them. Have you noticed? Their relationships feel hollow. Their career might have hit a plateau. They feel a persistent emptiness that no amount of distraction can fill. This is the tower moment described in tarot. God is dismantling the false structures in their life to force them to look at the foundation. And at the foundation of their regret is you. They are realizing that in their pursuit of something better or easier, they traded a diamond for a stone. This realization is painful for them. It is causing them to look at old photos, to read old messages, to drive past places where you made memories. They are in a state of mourning for a relationship that is still technically alive in the spiritual realm. They are building the courage to reach out, but this takes time. The ego is a powerful adversary. It tells them that you will reject them. It tells them that you have moved on and found someone better. It tells them that they don't deserve forgiveness. This is why there has been silence. It is not because they don't care. It is because they care too much and are paralyzed by the weight of their own mistakes. But the pressure is building. The universe is squeezing them. Every path they take leads them back to the memory of you. Every song on the radio seems to speak your name. They cannot escape. As we go deeper into this, I want to ask you a serious question. If they showed up at your door today, fully transparent, willing to do the work, would you be ready? Or are you holding on to resentment? This is a crucial part of the process. You must prepare your vessel. If you are filled with bitterness, there is no room for the new beginning, whether that is with them or with someone new. You must come to a place of neutrality. This doesn't mean you have to take them back. It means you have to release the emotional charge of the past. You have to realize that their behavior was about them, not you. It was about their unhealed trauma, their limited capacity, their spiritual blindness. When you understand this, forgiveness becomes easier. Not for them, but for you. There is a secret aspect to this confession that most people overlook. When a runner returns to a chosen one, they often bring a gift. Not a material gift, but a spiritual one. Their return is a test for you. It is a final exam from the universe to see if you have learned your boundaries. In the past, you might have accepted crumbs. You might have over-explained yourself. You might have chased. When they come back this time, you will be different. You will stand in your power. You will listen, but you will not waver. You will observe, but you will not absorb. This dynamic shift is exactly what is needed. Paradoxically, the more you stand in your self-worth, the more attracted they will be. They are not looking for the old version of you that they could manipulate or take for granted. They are drawn to this new, radiant, sovereign version of you that doesn't need them to be whole. The confession that is coming will likely happen during a period of Mercury retrograde or a significant planetary alignment, or simply during a quiet moment when you least expect it. It might come as a long letter, a voice note, or a sudden request to meet for coffee. When it happens, you will feel a shift in your solar plexus. You will know. The message will contain an admission of, "I was wrong." They will admit that they were scared. They will admit that they tried to replace you and failed. This is the breakthrough. This is the moment the universe has meticulously arranged to restore what was rightfully yours all along. It is the vindication of your heart. But here is the twist. By the time they arrive, you might realize you no longer want the same things, and that is okay. The purpose of their return is not always to restart the relationship. Sometimes the purpose is simply to close the chapter properly, so you can both move forward without the heavy baggage of what-ifs. The confession serves to cut the karmic cord. It frees you. It allows you to say, "I knew it was real," and then decide from a place of wisdom if this person fits into your future. You hold the keys. You are the prize. They are the one auditioning for a role in your life, not the other way around. I need you to be very careful in the coming days. Protect your energy. When someone from the past is thinking about you this intensely, it can drain you. You might feel unusually tired or emotional. This is psychic fatigue. You need to ground yourself. Drink water, walk in nature, meditate. Visualize a shield of white light around you. Say out loud, "I call back all my energy that I have left in other people, and I return any energy that does not belong to me." This is vital. You cannot receive this blessing if your hands are full of their old energy. You need to be clear. Also, be aware of the counterfeit returns. Sometimes before the true confession comes, the enemy will send a distraction. An ex who is not the one, or a new person who looks like a blessing but is actually a lesson. Use your discernment. The true return, the one God is orchestrating, will come with a spirit of humility. It will not be arrogant. It will not be demanding. It will be soft, broken, and sincere. It will feel like peace, even if it brings tears. It will feel like a puzzle piece clicking into place. If it feels chaotic, confusing, or rushed, pause. That might not be the breakthrough yet. Let's talk about the specific content of the confession. They are going to tell you about the moment they realized they made a mistake. For many, it was a specific night. They were perhaps with someone else or alone in their apartment, and the realization hit them like a physical blow. I let the best thing that ever happened to me slip through my fingers. They will tell you that they stalked your social media, watching your growth from a distance, proud of you, but ashamed to approach you. They will admit that they compared everyone to you and everyone fell short. They will tell you that they kept your secrets. that they defended your name when others spoke ill, even if they never told you. They will reveal the depth of their loyalty that was hidden behind a mask of indifference. This person is currently undergoing a transformation. They are being humbled by life, and this is necessary. They could not meet you at your level before because they were operating from ego. You were operating from soul. The frequencies didn't match. Now, life has battered their ego. They have faced losses. They have faced betrayal. They have learned the hard way that genuine people are rare. They are climbing up the mountain of spiritual maturity to meet you where you are. This is why it took so long. Do not curse the delay. The delay was the preparation. If they had come back sooner, they would have just hurt you again. God blocked them until they were ready to value you. There is a sense of urgency in the spirit realm regarding this. The timeline is accelerating. You might have felt that time is moving faster, that manifestations are happening quicker. This applies to this situation too. What seemed impossible a month ago is now inevitable. The barriers are dissolving. The circumstances that kept you apart, distance, other partners, jobs, are shifting. The universe is clearing the road. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to send that text. You don't need to post that picture to get their attention. Your silence is the loudest thing they hear. Your absence is the biggest presence in their life. I want you to visualize a door opening. Not a scary door, but a door of light. Someone is walking through it, head bowed, hands open. This is the energy approaching you. It is an energy of surrender. They are tired of running. They are tired of lying to themselves. They are ready to lay their weapons down. This confession will unlock a new level of abundance in your life, because when you get closure, you get your energy back. And when you get your energy back, you become a magnet for everything else. Money, health, purpose, joy. This relationship blockage has been acting like a dam, holding back other blessings. When the truth comes out, the dam breaks, and the river of favor will flow into every area of your life. Before I continue, I want you to take a moment to affirm this. If you are ready to receive the truth, if you are ready for the clarity that is coming, I want you to type, "I am ready for the truth," in the comments. Let this be your declaration to the universe that you are no longer afraid of what happened in the past, and you are open to the vindication of the future. By typing this, you are grounding the energy. You are telling your subconscious mind that you are safe to receive. Now let's address the fear. You might be thinking, what if they come back and hurt me again? What if this is just a trick? That is a valid protection mechanism. But remember, you are not the same person you were when they left. You have boundaries now. You have wisdom. You have the Holy Spirit guiding your discernment. You will know within the first 5 minutes of their return if this is a true change or just a cycle repeating. Trust your gut. If they start blaming you, if they make excuses, if they refuse to take full accountability, you have the power to close the door. The confession must be accompanied by changed behavior. Apologies without change are just manipulation. But God is showing me that for many of you, this is a genuine heart transformation. This person has been broken open by the divine so that the light could finally enter. There is also a collective energy affecting this. We are in a time of great revealing. Secrets are being exposed globally and personally. Nothing that is hidden will remain hidden. This is why this confession is inevitable. The energy of the planet is supporting transparency. Lies cannot survive in this new frequency. Relationships built on shaky foundations are collapsing, and connections that are divinely ordained are being magnetized back together. You are part of a wave of restoration. This isn't just about your love life. It's about restoring the balance of masculine and feminine energies, of truth and integrity. Think about the last time you saw them. Think about the words that were left unsaid. Those words are still hanging in the air, creating static. They need to be spoken to clear the air. They're going to tell you that they loved you more than they showed. They're going to tell you that they were intimidated by your light. It sounds strange, but your goodness can be terrifying to someone who is used to toxicity. They didn't know how to receive healthy love, so they sabotaged it. Now they have learned. They have seen what is out there in the world, and they realize that what they had with you was sacred. You have been seeing the number sequences, haven't you? 11, 11, 2, 22, 4, 44. These are confirmation codes. 1111 is the twin flame soulmate code, signaling a gateway is open. 444 is protection, telling you that your angels are guarding this process. You are not crazy. The universe is communicating with you. These signs are breadcrumbs leading you to the moment of contact. Don't ignore them. Acknowledge them with gratitude. Thank you, angels, for showing me I'm on the right path. As this person approaches, you might feel a sudden urge to clean your house, to change your appearance, to get your life in order. This is nesting energy. Your spirit knows a guest is coming. Follow those urges. Clear the physical clutter to make room for the energetic clarity. Get that haircut. Buy that new outfit. Not for them, but for you. Raise your vibration so that when they do arrive, they meet the queen or king that you are, not the wounded version of you they left behind. The conversation that is about to happen will be one of the most important of your life. It will close the loop. It will stop the spinning in your mind. You will finally understand the why. And with that understanding comes peace. You will be able to look back at the relationship not with pain, but with gratitude for the lessons it taught you. You will see that the separation was necessary for your growth. You needed to find your own strength without them. They needed to find their own humility without you. Now that those lessons are learned, the cycle can close, or a new, higher cycle can begin. Do not try to rush this. Do not reach out to them. I repeat, do not chase. If you chase, you interrupt the process. You give them an easy way out. They need to feel the full weight of the distance to build the momentum required to cross it. Let them come to you. Let them do the work. The masculine energy, regardless of gender, needs to pursue to feel value. If you hand it to them, they won't value it. Stand still. Be the lighthouse. The lighthouse doesn't run around the ocean looking for boats. It stands tall, shines its light, and the boats find their way to it. The confession is forming. The words are being rehearsed in their mind. They are typing and deleting messages. They are driving past your street. They are asking mutual friends about you. The energy is swirling. It is close. It is at the door. When the knock comes, open it with grace. Listen with an open heart but a guarded soul. Take the vindication. Take the apology. And then ask God what the next step is. You are the chosen one. You are the prize. Never forget that. The universe has moved mountains to bring this resolution to you because you deserve peace. You deserve to know the truth, and you are about to receive it. This is a turning point. The confusion of the past years is dissolving like mist in the morning sun. You are stepping into a season of clarity. The person who couldn't see your worth is now looking at you through the lens of loss and realizing you were the best thing they ever had. That realization changes a person. It changes their chemistry, their priorities, their life. Be prepared for a version of them you haven't seen before. A softer, more honest version. This is the power of your absence. This is the power of God working on your behalf while you held your peace. Stay in faith. The breakthrough is inevitable. What you have been seeking, closure and truth, is about to be delivered. The energy around you is shifting, preparing you for the confession that will change everything. Keep your vibration high. Keep your heart open, but your boundaries strong. The universe is orchestrating a divine reunion with the truth. Watch the signs. Trust your intuition. The wait is almost over. The silence is about to be broken. And when it is, you will finally be free. Remember to like this video if you claim this energy. Subscribe to the channel to lock in this vibration and join our community of chosen ones who are rising together. Share this with someone who needs to hear this confirmation. Your interaction helps spread this light to others who are in the dark. We are in this together. The best is yet to come. Trust the timing. Trust the process. Trust God. The confession is coming. Be ready. But being ready implies more than just waiting. It implies preparation for the weight of the truth. You see, when this confession arrives, it will not just be words. It will be an energetic transmission that will shake the foundations of your current reality. You need to understand that right now, in the unseen realms, there is a fierce battle for your attention. The enemy, or the lower vibrational forces, knows that you are on the brink of this massive breakthrough. They know that once this reconciliation or vindication happens, you will step into a level of power that is unstoppable. This is why, right before the dawn, the night feels the darkest. This is why just before they call, you might feel a sudden wave of depression, doubt, or the urge to give up entirely. Do not be fooled by this phantom emotion. It is not yours. It is the resistance of the old paradigm, trying to claw you back before you ascend. Before I explain exactly how to distinguish between your intuition and this fear-based resistance, I need you to understand the science of what is happening in their brain right now. We often talk about spirituality, but let's look at the biology of longing. Neuroscientists have discovered that the pain of social rejection or separation activates the same regions of the brain as physical pain. For a long time, this person suppressed that pain. They numbed it with distractions, work, other relationships, or stubborn pride. But the brain cannot sustain that suppression forever. It requires too much metabolic energy. Eventually, the brain seeks homeostasis, balance. To get back to balance, they have to confront the source of the pain. That source is the absence of you. This is not just poetic, it is physiological. Their own biology is turning against their ego, forcing them to seek the remedy for their pain, which is your presence. However, and this is crucial, the universe often sends a test before the treasure. Before this person comes back with the full truth, you may experience what we call the counterfeit return. This is a very common phenomenon that trips up 90% of people. The counterfeit return is when they reach out, but they do it with low effort. They might send a vague text like, "Hey," or react to a social media story, or send a meme. They are testing the waters. They are checking to see if you are still waiting on the shelf, desperate for a crumb. If you respond to this low-effort breadcrumb with immediate availability and enthusiasm, you fail the test. You signal to the universe and to them that you do not require the full apology, that you are willing to settle for scraps. Do not take the bait. The hey is not the confession. The meme is not the apology. When the counterfeit appears, you must remain in your queen or king energy. You can be polite or you can ignore it, but do not engage emotionally. Do not pour your energy into a vessel that has no bottom. By withholding your energy from the counterfeit, you force them to level up. You force them to come correct. You are silently communicating, "I am no longer available for halfway. Meet me at the top, or don't meet me at all." This requires immense strength, I know. It is hard when you have missed them for so long to not jump at the first sign of contact. But remember, we are not looking for contact. We are looking for resolution. There is a massive difference. Let's go deeper into the spiritual mechanics of this silence. There is a concept in quantum mechanics known as the observer effect, where the act of observing a particle changes its behavior. In relationships, when you are constantly observing them, stalking their social media, asking friends about them, constantly checking your phone, you are applying a pressure that freezes the energy. You are keeping the particle in a state of suspension. When you truly withdraw your attention, when you stop observing them with a desperate need, the energy is freed to move. This is why, almost invariably, the moment you truly let go and start enjoying your life, they reappear. It isn't a coincidence. It is physics. You released the quantum hold, allowing the wave function to collapse into a new reality, one where they are pursuing you. I want to ask you a serious question, and I want you to answer it honestly in the comments below. Are you addicted to the pain of waiting? Sometimes we identify so strongly with the role of the waiting victim that we don't know who we would be without the longing. We become comfortable in the sadness. To receive this confession, you must divorce the story of abandonment. You have to stop telling yourself, "I am the one who was left." You must start telling yourself, "I am the one who is preparing to receive." Shift your identity. The version of you that attracts the apology is not the victim. It is the victor. Type, "I am the victor," in the comments to anchor this shift. Let the algorithm know, let the universe know that you are done with the victim mentality. Now consider the timing. Why hasn't it happened yet? Why the delay? You need to understand that while you have been doing your work, they have been going through a tower moment. In tarot and spiritual archetypes, the tower represents sudden destruction of false structures. For them to realize your worth, the structures they built to replace you had to crumble. The rebound relationship had to attention. You need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuzazara readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.